So Dwight, you want to
hate this nigga, man.
Greatest defenders in NBA history.
This nigga's on.
Three-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, let's get to this.
Only player in NBA history to win the award in 3 straight seasons. Only 3 men have won more. Those 3 men being Dikembe, Ben Wallace, and Rudy Gobert, who just won his 4th Defensive Player of the Year award this past season.
Talk about that.
So Rudy has gotten some criticism as of late
know what you think about
for his limitations on defense. Everybody's been coming at him. What's your assessment of Rudy Gobert's impact on defense?
Thank you, Joe.
Great question, Joseph.
I mean, it's tough to say because, I never want to say nothing negative about any players.
You got to be negative, just keep it a buck.
Are y'all gonna do the tap?
Ain't nothing
for him?
No.
No, I know what you're saying, but I don't think he deserved those Defensive Player of the Years like he got them. I feel like he's a great team defender, but for what he did to get those Defensive Player of the Years, I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see him being an elite defender. I see him as somebody who has the size. He's 7'2". So when you 7'2" and you playing with athletic guys, and you don't have to do nothing but clean up their mistakes or, just be big in the paint. So, I mean, it's really hard to say that he is an elite defender to have 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. But, I mean, he did it. I think this year was his best defensive year.
You think so? Do you think
in the regular season? Because you got to think, you got to think. You got to think. This year he was actually up in the pick and rolls. He was moving his feet. He was talking more. He was actually being aggressive. The years before that, I think they just gave it to him because of his team defense and how everybody was on the team. So he's probably my least favorite Defensive Player of the Year out of all the. You got to be a dominant defensive player. People got to be afraid to enter the paint. I feel like that's the whole. If you are a defensive player, you got to soon as you see, if I'm seeing Kmart, I know I'm not getting by him on the pick and roll. I'm gonna have to meet him at the rim, and most of the time he gonna either hard foul or he blocking the shot. That's an elite defender to me.
Would you call Kmart a rim protector?
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Come on, Rudy.
Thank you.
Wait. Hell no. I love brother.
Who said he wasn't?
He did.
You did?
And we tried to tell him no.
He was trying to win an argument, so he was like, I ain't know like this nigga.
I played against you.
Are you fucking?
Because I said Marcus Camby. So I said Marcus Camby was more of that for us. I said they was afraid of me. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you was the intimidator. Yeah.
I was intimidator, right?
Yeah, but
so you thought either I said the same thing you said. Either I'm gonna block it or your first thought was what?
I'm a hard foul.
That's your first thought,
it. Yeah.
right? With you, I'm gonna block this bitch.
Yeah.
With me, he gonna knock me on my shit first.
And then he gonna go get the shots because now you afraid of contact. Yeah.
So it's a different way that I looked at it, right?
Yeah.
But to your point,
How many blocks does a center have to be considered a?
No, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
A game?
Because you ain't gonna block.
You're not gonna block all the shots, but I would say in a game a center should get at least two blocks a game.
2.5, right?
2.5, 3 blocks. You should be attempting to block. Not now, because back in the day it was easier to block shots. Guys was doing 1, 2, and up. Now they jumping out the wrong foot. They finish in different ways, so it's better to go up like this and then alter the shot.
Was that more important than blocks? I mean, I'm just altering.
Now it's more important to alter the shots. Yeah. Because back then we was trying to block shots, throw them out of bounds, and do all that stuff, but we losing possessions, and now it's a thinking. They thinking more, so it's all about how many possessions we can save.
Absolutely.
We was doing it different back then.
So how important is it for a big that can block shots 2.5 or 3 a game and not foul?
It's the most important thing.
So how many fouls a game would a big, I guess you would say, if he's getting 4 fouls a game?
That's too much.
Too many, right?
So
if he's getting 2 blocks, if he's getting 2 blocks a game and he's only fouling 2 times a game,
he should get only 2 fouls a game.
So does that contribute to him being a good defender?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're playing defense,
Rudy Gobert.
He's on the floor.
Man, that man loves
Rudy Gobert
That man
No,
loves
go ahead.
me.
Go ahead, get your shit off.
averages 2.7
Fouls.
fouls per game,
they don't call a lot of fouls on him.
He lunched me.
2.1 blocks a game,
Okay.
He's lunched
How many points does he give up in the paint?
which contributed to him being a good.
But how many points are coming in the paint though? That would go, you're not the if
Oh, you saying
that matters.
Yeah, it only matters because you want to move the goalpost.
Okay.
You're moving the
How about
goalpost
this?
from my
How about
point.
this?
You're moving
You got-
the goalpost from
not
my
a question.
point.
Okay.
My point
Let me
is
ask you a question.
statistically,
If I score,
if he's blocking
if I score
shots at
40
the third
po- if I score
level
40
and not
points,
fouling,
Yeah.
that contributes to him being a good defender as a big man.
No.
I'm not fouling,
But
and
no
I'm
one
getting
thinks
blocked.
Rashad
No,
Bateman is a bad
actually, let him go.
defender.
And I'm getting
that
double
let him
digit
finish because
rebounds.
he's a Googler.
Defense.
Nigga,
I'm not a Googler.
He only
You're
looking at
the Googler.
numbers.
You're the stat
He
man.
looking at
I become the stat man.
The chat is calling you stat man.
Yeah, I'm stat man today.
Finish.
Gonna be stat
No one
today.
is saying he's a bad defender.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Finish.
You
No one is
guys
saying-
are saying he's a bad
Go ahead.
defender.
No, they're
Go
saying
ahead.
he's not a
Go ahead.
defensive.
Go ahead.
He's not a
Go ahead.
four-time
I don't
defensive
want
player
you-
of the
Go ahead.
year.
Go ahead.
So the defensive rebounds, is that a defense
Yes.
thing?
That is.
Yes.
It contributes to being a good defender?
Yes.
So why is he a bad defender?
No one's
All
saying
right,
he's a
so
bad
there's two
defender.
ways you can look at a defense or even offense. So you can look at it from just numbers and stats, or you can look at it from actual, you played.
Perspective.
Effect.
The
No,
presence.
no,
You know the
the
presence.
effect on the game.
So is his presence going to affect the game more than those other guys like Ben Wallace?
Well, those guys before
Dikembe.
Those are guys before him.
Dikembe.
Those are guys before. We're talking about guys that are in there with him right now.
no, you compare
all
him to
the
other guys.
centers
Okay.
that are
We're
playing to
comparing
that's what I'm
to
saying,
other
is his
3,
presence.
4-time
Does
defensive
So
player
let's
of the
talk
year.
about a guy who's in there right
Those are
now.
guys
Those
that
are
are
awards.
Go ahead.
We're talking about the guys who have as many defensive player of the year awards.
What I'm saying is, if I come in the lane, right, you're a defender, Rudy, and our offense is coming in the lane and we're scoring in the paint 100 points. You got 2 blocks and 2 fouls. Are you a good defender?
No.
No.
So how many
He doesn't
blocks you gotta
understand.
How
We're
many blocks you gotta have?
100 at that point. I mean,
How many did you average?
Offense is spread it out now.
How many did I-
Average about 3.
But a lot of people.
no one drove on him. There's a
So,
difference.
so what I'm
If
saying
we're getting
is,
layups,
They're not getting left.
They're not
they're not getting layups.
so we're not shooting all jumpers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Shaq,
I had a layup against Dwight.
You try to
Did you see this layup?
dunked on
Do you see this
That's
layup?
not the
That
This is a
won't,
fucking layup.
that woke me up.
This is a layup, bro.
That was my wake-up call.
This was no fear. I'm not scared of Dwight.
That was my
This
wake-up
is
call.
real score.
But guess what?
Listen.
Hey,
But this is not saying that you're a bad defender.
But
This is saying
Rashad-
this is one nigga that's not afraid.
you're right. After that, he never even came in the
that
paint
bomb that be an AU game.
to try to
After
dunk
that,
on me again.
say it
I
again.
did.
No, Kobe Bean Bryant.
Let me
I'm
ask you
talking about I dunked on you.
You ain't dunk on
Hey, in
me.
Philly, I did. I snuck you.
No,
That's it.
we remember all our big. We remember all our big though.
what I'm
All right,
saying
hold on. What picture was that? What year?
That was 2006.
Okay, 2006, your second year?
Drew Holiday.
So do we have any pictures of Kobe dunking on him in 2008, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11?
No.
Of course not.
You average 2 blocks, 3 blocks, and 2.8 blocks. 3
Rudy
blocks.
Gobert
no
is a good
season.
defender. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I witnessed, we can pull up the game.
No, he's not.
Remember, I played.
I'm a much better defender than fucking
But,
Rudy
all
Gobert.
right, it's much better players.
I was scared of you.
players.
I'm a
But
much
in this
better
era-
defender. No, I'm a much better defender
say I'm a
than
much
Rudy
better?
Gobert.
He is.
Oh, much better.
Yeah,
Brother,
I didn't say more better, nigga. Much
And
better.
34.
His finest.
I'm a better
I'm a much
So, Rashad, you said you want to talk about
than Rudy
who?
Gobert.
Yes, you
Absolutely.
are a much better defender.
Let's
But
talk. Let's talk
but
about another
in this-
player
yeah,
in
like
there.
this era,
when we're
In
talking about
any era, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm talking about in this
In
era.
any era, I
in this
play
era, he's a
defense
defender.
better than Rudy Gobert in any era.
In this era,
Any era.
Remember when
In this era, hey, in this era, he's
in this
definitely.
era,
remember
we're
when-
not comparing him to y'all.
We're not
two.
you can't
You
compare him
can't
to y'all.
compare him to y'all too. But in this
You
era,
can't.
he's a defender.
You can't, and that's what
Hey,
y'all
people
saying.
are-
Who are you more? Who looks watching you like?
That's
Oh,
better.
he's better
That's
than
more.
we
No,
wasn't
that's
comparing
that's
him.
more
Effect
effect
on the
Kobe
game.
like got
No.
Yo,
Wemby or him?
I watch who
Again.
gets
You more afraid to go
listen,
up.
Damn.
So let me ask you, hold on. Let me ask you this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 former professional athletes on this couch, right? When you watch a basketball game, are you watching it or are you critiquing it?
Nobody's comparing.
Let me that thing is shut. Are you just watching it or are you
I'm critiquing.
Are you watching the game or are you critiquing it?
I don't watch.
You critiquing it? Are you watching the game or critiquing it? I'm fucking critiquing the game when I'm watching. Are you watching the game or critiquing it? Are you watching the game or critiquing it?
I'm enjoying the game.
Watching.
You just watching it and just watching it, so you don't.
I'm just
So you don't be like, damn, why would he? Why would he go out that way? So you critiquing the game. No, it does not.
No, it
You're watching
does not.
film.
Old-ass hate.
What it is, you're watching. You're not watching the game. You're watching film.
Now, I'm watching the game
Right?
to enjoy the game. I'm
So
not watching
me
the
as
game
a
like, man, nigga,
me being a big that been in pick and
Why you
rolls,
do
been
this?
had to switch pick and rolls, had the guard post ups,
Yeah.
had the guard situation. When I'm watching Rudy Gobert play, I'm critiquing his play. I'm not
talking
judging
about
this
him.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
watching what I'm watching.
Because we know,
I'm like, why the fuck he ain't?
we know as defenders like where we
made
should
the
be.
Western Conference Finals.
Every other fucking
They made the
center in
Western
the league
Conference
is doing
Finals.
I don't
the
give a
same
fuck.
shit that he's doing. He's
But
doing
he-
it better, and it may be looking worse to everybody, but he's the worst. He's the best doing the worst
They're
shit.
not doing what he's doing.
Every
what
single
about
center,
Bam?
all of them.
Bam is-
they
Bam
drop.
is
They
not
drop.
doing that.
Bam drops in the
not
pick and
talking
roll.
about
Bam is up on the pick and roll.
He's not.
Gobert, they not. Okay, so then
And
if
if
he's that such a good a defender, why France didn't even put him in the game in the Olympics?
They didn't need him. They got Wemby.
They kept
But
him on
Wemby's
the
a better
bench. That's
defender.
the point
You-
we're making.
Wemby is a better defender. So, because
So then why he didn't win?
But who else is better? Who else is better besides Wemby? A rookie.
He's on a
Besides this rookie, who's better?
Weaker team, yeah.
Besides this rookie, why is this nigga got 3-time Defensive Player of the Year? Where is everybody?
Because he got a name.
Darren Jackson just won it, didn't he?
They just gave
Darren Jackson Jr. won it twice. Did he win it twice?
Won it 20.
What are we talking about?
And I think he's.
All of a sudden, Rudy
I
win it.
think
He
has-
trashed again?
I think he's a better defender
Darren Jackson Jr.
than Gobert. I think
Absolutely.
he got more of an animal in him.
Ant-Man
Then
said, why you
Gobert
ain't
do
jumped
too.
Defensive Player of the Year?
They're winning.
It's over.
Why you ain't
better.
jumped Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, Ant-Man also said that no one's scared of Rudy Gobert. I'm coming in lane anytime.
He's not scared.
Rudy almost killed
He's not scared. He's not scared of Rudy Gobert.
A lot of people are
Ant-Man's
not.
scared.
A lot of
Nobody's
players
scared.
are not scared.
Lexi, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lex. Tell
Shit,
me.
Rudy almost
I feel
killed
like-
Donovan Mitchell.
Man.
This nigga.
Shit.
I feel like no one is saying he's a bad defender, though.
We're not saying.
No, they're not saying he's a bad defender, but his accolades, you gotta compare him to
still
people
gave
with
him
similar
awards after he was-
accolades.
That's what we're doing. You just said
have
don't compare.
Well, if he's doing that, Joker's the best player in the world.
Who?
MVP 3 times.
Comparing his accolades.
Yeah, if he's
and all
doing that,
shit.
goddamn.
Y'all moving
No,
on.
mean, yeah, that's fair.
Player of the year.
He's
That's
the best.
fair.
You can't
Talking
say
about
nothing. He got 3 times MVP.
No,
You can't say shit.
what she's saying
Talking
is
about a guy that
we're
got three
comparing
in a
it
row,
to
guy
guys
got
who have
four in a
3
row.
or
Because
4
Mike wouldn't
defensive
win
player
it.
of the year.
Mike didn't
Still winning
MVPs.
So then he shouldn't be in the conversation that you have with
So
Jokic.
nobody's in the conversation, right? So Joker's
It
the best.
depends on your
The
metrics
Joker's the
you're
best?
using.
The best, yeah.
Nigga, that's
Because
what he doing.
if you take the Defense Player of the Year awards away and you compare him to other defenders, then he's not even number one.
So you talked about
Like
Wemby.
what? What are
Why
you
do you
talking
have
about?
to be number one in the deep? Why you can't just be I'm a defensive
I'm
player
a
of the year? Why do I
defensive
gotta
player of the
be
year.
number one
Exactly.
Because he got 4.
No, in the
player
whole
of the year.
Name me
you're
5 centers
defensive.
that's
There's
better
more
than
of
Rudy
them.
Gobert playing defense.
but
Name
right
me
now-
5 centers right now that's better
I don't
than
think there's 5.
Rudy
but
That is
Gobert.
dumb.
Name
Why do I need 5?
Name them.
He won the award.
You just need
We
one
can-
more to be better.
He won the award. Nigga, we just need one.
Name me the runner-up.
You just need one.
Name me the
You
runner-up.
said Wemby was better. So you already
Wemby.
fucked yourself.
No Wemby.
Wait,
Wemby is the
You already
runner-up.
fucked yourself.
Damn, yeah.
You already fucked yourself. You
Oh,
said
we talking
Wemby
about
was.
big man.
That defense
dummy.
didn't
It's
compare
Bam
to
and
winning,
Wemby.
though. He's
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of centers like that.
Exactly. It's Bam and Wemby. All you left with is Rudy.
So, but you said
Anthony Davis.
He won his in the
got AD.
Exactly. And then we're not
won
even
his
talking about
game.
guards. And we're not even talking about guards at all in these conversations.
We're
Ever.
arguing for Rudy Gobert to be the
losing.
best. But he put Wemby in front of him. Like he
Wemby's
just
a
says
better
it.
defender.
Wemby's a better
Yes,
defender.
by far.
Is AD a better defender?
Hold on,
So then how do you
who
win?
do this thing? Yo,
Where's he going? Anchor in the back. He's the
So,
anchor.
who
Just
play on his
like you were the
2K team?
anchor. Y'all were the best
Who
defensive
play on his
players
2K
in the
team?
league.
I was actually playing defense.
When he got defense, he
team
put
won
Wemby
too.
for defense.
Yo,
Your team won
this
too.
nigga
Send him to
drafted
me.
Wemby on the
Send him to
2K
me. Send him to me.
for
I would
defense.
too.
Send him to me.
Is
Rudy Gobert?
Rudy up in pick and roll?
No, fuck this.
But they're winning.
Rudy wasn't up on pick and roll.
You know,
They
So
tell
if the Spurs won more games, you
you
know
playing
what
drop,
you
right?
But we up on pick and roll.
They don't play up. They play drop.
Let me ask you this, Dwight.
That's all they
Let me
do.
ask you this.
3 conversations.
You had the way you played defense and team had their schemes, yes or no?
Yes. I did. And
I
they
had
went-
my,
you had Jeff-
I
who
had
was your
the schemes the way I played defense,
Your
and
coach allowed
everybody
you to
had.
do what scheme.
My coach said, hey, we gonna do what Dwight
Yes.
wants. We
They ain't doing that shit with
follow
Rudy.
his scheme.
They're not doing that shit with Rudy.
Rudy don't want him to. He's
It's
following
jump
the
every
coach.
time.
He said, Coach, what you want me to do?
Dwight, would you say AD is a better defender than Rudy Gobert right now?
Yes.
Easy.
What do you mean? AD should have won it a couple more
that's what-
times. You said he's smaller?
So
You got to guard other
Joe,
You got to
we're
guard.
not gonna do this shit.
You can't do that.
Has
You
AD
can't
won the
compare.
defensive
Hold on a second. Hold on, before we move any further. Before we're not gonna do this, Joe.
Dwight, come on,
We're not
bro.
just gonna bring Lakers in the fucking conversation just because we ain't talked about the Lakers.
2020
yet.
NBA
You just
champion
gonna
with the
bring
Lakers,
up
play
in
with
the
I think
Anthony
it's
Davis.
politics why AD ain't got it.
You think so?
And why Rudy Gobert got it. I think Rudy Gobert got it because they wanted to make sure the next couple years they got Wemby to be the #1 pick. He from France. They trying to make sure that they get this money on the other end, so they got to make sure they think about it. Who just got drafted this year?
All them French.
Zachary Sachet.
All
And
them
it's
French kids.
another
Alex
French kid. So they got to make sure this French connection going crazy. Where was the Olympics at?
It wasn't Paris.
Hey, but
Okay.
Who won the defense?
NBA all about money, right?
I get
Wait,
Okay.
who won the defensive player of the year? The bubble check. Who won the defensive
Was it
player of the
Kawhi?
year?
No,
Oh, no.
AD didn't win it.
no,
Was he? Who
should've
was
won it.
supposed? Did Rudy win it that year?
no.
We are efforting right
Kobe
now.
won.
He was the MVP.
They defended everybody.
Giannis won it.
Giannis won it.
Giannis
Who
won it
won?
in 2020.
Giannis won it over AD.
Giannis won
He
it
won MVP. And
over AD.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
See, why you think he won it?
Prime shit.
International.
Nah.
They trying to get that international money.
Because the European players are better than Americans. Going forward, they're
it
better.
again.
I mean,
Say it
we'll talk
again.
about that later. But
Stop,
again.
man.
Say it
No,
again.
it's money.
I've been
It's
saying is
money.
the European players are better than American players.
How
And
can we say that after we just won a gold medal in the Olympics?
Miami just
fuck that gold
Lexi.
medal?
won a
Lexi,
championship.
don't do that.
Miami just won a championship.
Lexi,
Them niggas
don't do
was
that.
supposed to
I'm
win.
just-
So
Jaylen Brown, what Jaylen Brown did to Luka, you gonna say that?
But I just feel
What
like
Jaylen Brown did to Luka, and you gonna say that?
I
If
just
they
feel like
didn't come back
logically
winning-
that doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect
It
sense.
makes perfect sense.
Like,
You only won by 2 points.
but
Hey, my thing.
Do you know in 2028, we
Moving
might not be
forward,
taking the gold home?
trouble.
Crazy as hell.
oh yeah, for sure. But
That's what
right
he said.
now,
Dope or dog?
So right, that's why
That's
but
what
until
he
it happens,
Like he said, moving forward.
moving forward,
Then
we
trouble.
are in trouble.
The same team that without them people won in 2020.
so you think the whole NBA is going to be
moving
dominated
forward.
by
We won
Europe?
with goddamn, we won
I said
with
the third
trouble.
Well,
circuit
look
game
what
was
we
going
won
to be
with
an
the
issue.
2000.
But I
Hey,
don't
they need to
think,
do tryouts
I don't think that has
again.
anything.
They need to
I
do
think
the
it's more
tryouts.
They need to do tryouts.
over here.
not going to.
Over
They
here,
suck
the
the
West.
That's the having. They get
Who
more
was
and
on the
more
team in
guys in the league.
2020? Tell them. And how much we
Yeah,
getting
because
by?
they care about
We
development
respect
more
it.
over there.
And they getting,
Right here.
they getting more and more guys in.
Right,
But
listen,
the
they
younger
getting
guys
better.
Are,
Y'all
Yeah,
saw
they
that.
are getting
Yeah,
better.
y'all saw that.
But I don't think, like,
that
because of
welfare
lack of
against
talent here.
Gap is not here. anymore.
Drogic.
Right,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's because of a lack of
Imagine every
talent. I think
young
it's
nigga
a
in
lack
there.
of development here.
I could be the next.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
1,000%.
It's a shit
The
show.
Euros, some of all the
The
Euros.
Euros, right? Bro,
Yes.
Do we know where
You
Gil
be
is
better.
at?
we don't even know
For
him
that.
in that.
Have we located that? Is he still at the bar?
Fuck the NIL shit. Take
He just hanging. Gil, this is your arena.
2028,
Presented
I'll
by
see
Underdog
y'all.
Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
why would you not at this point? There's no point.
Take that.
So we
Because
lose
now
that
the college is a mess
Yes,
in
to take that
college, and
approach,
it's
absolutely.
unserious, and they don't care about making these guys,
so
these kids better.
While Gil's returning to the arena, as a reminder, this show is
Yes.
brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code Gil, you get $1,000 in bonus cash.
Hi, Gil.
Plus a special pickup. So you didn't bring for everybody. You just came bought for yourself.
No, this
Gil
is a
said.
solo.
Okay, you know it's
Solo
Thursday.
mission.
All right, all gravy. How are we all doing? It's been a little turned up today. Everybody, y'all know when you lose your voice and you start sweating, it's a
take
good
your
show.
shoes off.
And you took your,
Y'all
took your
can
shoes off.
I don't know if he's trying to go ones or nothing, but I got. Saturday.
Who? No nigga on this couch winning with me.
Let's see, are y'all want to play a drunk game of ones? Oh,
I would love to see that.
I would love to see y'all niggas get fried and play one.
Shot for shot.
Go have me in here drinking since 9.
So we asked the chat who is the better defender between AD and Gobert. 90% did not say Gobert. They said AD.
Damn.
I mean, it's all Laker fans, so they don't fucking know. All fucking.
When you think of Gobert, what you think about? It's a stupid
COVID.
motherfucker, right?
Touching all the
That's what I'm
mic.
saying. Just a stupid motherfucker. That's why you hate him. Everybody hates him.
Yeah, for some reason.
Everybody.
I'm not gonna lie. Everybody hates him.
He's like Noel.
I don't hate him.
He like the
try to
track
get Donovan
dude.
Mitchell
He's in the same category as the
No
track
allows,
dude.
no allows.
allows. He's like
he's
that.
You put Gobert in the no allow.
No, he's not.
I don't
know the man that
he's
just
not.
ain't gonna lie.
No, he's not. No, because no
I
allows.
don't know the man that
No allows is one of them.
Finals,
No, don't compare him to no allows. No allows is really like that. Please.
Yeah, Rudy not.
And Rudy,
Rudy is like that. Rudy gave
Lex.
Donovan Mitchell
Hey, Lex,
COVID.
until you guard
It was
Rudy
sitting there.
in that
Donovan Mitchell
post,
was like, you know, guys.
you get your ass down there in that post.
Rudy in the post.
You get your ass down there in that post.
Nigga, she
Why
can
would I
guard
do
Rudy in the
Try to throw
post,
that
nigga.
layup.
Why
Try to throw that layup up on
Why would
Rudy.
I do
Taking
that?
She
that
out
shit
there
out
like
there.
he got
She can
game.
guard Rudy in the post, nigga.
She be out there like he
Don't
got
put that on
game.
me, kid.
Dwight, you talked about the
If
French
Duck on me,
connection. You
he's
talked
Duck on
about
my ass.
the league going global.